This was part of that line of severe storms that swept through central Texas. It's also important to be cautious around any creeks or watering holes for a little bit, as runoff after storms can lead to higher levels of bacteria.
It's a tip a Nashville man who was vacationing in Austin hopes you take seriously. He sliced open his hand in a popular watering hole.
And now this turned into a medical nightmare. As Nabil Ramadna shows us, after multiple stays at the hospital, that man is now dealing with a fast-spreading bacterial infection. And he's sharing his story to try to educate others.
No matter the day, you'll usually find someone enjoying the water in Barton Creek, downstream of Barton Springs. Earlier this month, John Harden, visiting from Nashville, was one of those people until he slipped and fell and sliced his hand open on a rock.
This cut right here was 10 stitches.
He got stitches and antibiotics, but as the days went on, he noticed things were getting worse.
There were lines going down my arm where the infection was going into my heart.
After multiple stops at clinics and the ER, he got to the heart of the problem.
He had an infection with a bacteria called Aeromonas.
Dr. Trent Rosenblum is treating John. He says this bacteria is fairly common and doesn't typically cause infection, but it can, especially when there's an open wound.
The wound was clearly not fully healing despite the therapy he received.
And it could have gotten worse if he didn't reach out for immediate help.
It is true that one of the problems you can have with Aeromonas is that it can be a flesh-eating bacteria. It can cause what we call necrotizing fasciitis.
The first thing that goes through your head is, how serious is this going to be?
The Watershed Protection Department does test for E. coli, but they don't track other strains of bacteria. There are signs, however, posted at this area warning people of harmful algae, bacteria, and parasites. Nabil Ramadna, KXAN News.
And after multiple rounds of antibiotics, Hardin is doing better. The Watershed Protection Department says bacteria and parasites may be present in any natural body of water, but the concentration of these tends to be higher after heavy rainfall.
So, of course, it's important to look out for symptoms because, as this case shows, while it's rare, if you do have a potential flesh-eating bacteria, it can spread really quickly in your body. So watch out for blisters or ulcers or changes to skin color. If there is any fluid oozing out of the infected area, that's something of which to pay attention. Dizziness, fatigue, and diarrhea are also warning signs.
And a similar concern has been toxic algae in parts of Lady Bird Lake. That can also bloom in the right conditions sparked by storm runoff. Austin Watershed Protection has been treating parts of the lake and added warning signs in the areas where the algae has been bad. Some dogs, as we reported, have ingested the water and have gotten sick and died due to the algae.